Word Life Movement, Word Life One, the Giant Killer. Yeah. Stepping and strolling once again, and I'm on the prowl. The late night hours. We in the Shabbat right now. We're in the Sabbath. We are now officially in the Sabbath. Friday sundown, going into the Saturday sundown, and I'm real particular about my locations because I want y'all to get that real deal, raw experience. You know what I mean? Real block dwelling, real street talking, real word walking. Where the word meets your life and your life meets the word. Your man, once again, D.L. Smith, the Giant Killer. Peace, shalom, barakim to everybody that's in listening range right about now. And I'm about to come to a stopping point. And I remember I had told y'all on last go round, I was going to talk about love without offense. And love with offense ain't really love at all, you know. It's a slippery slope in no matter where you're looking at it, no matter other dimension that you're trying to come from, you know what I mean? First of all, if you're not walking off of who love is, just give you a brief rewind. If you're not walking in who love is, which is God, which is the Most High. In the Hebrew, his name is Ahia, which means I am that I am. And in him is his son, his separate entity known as Yeshua, who is known as deliverer and savior. All right, but the corporate world like to call him Jesus. And they like to call him a whole lot of other names, but his true Hebrew name is Yeshua. But we're not going to spend a lot of time on that right there. Just a little key point that I want to throw out. We're here to talk about the foundational commandment here. We're here to talk about the greatest commandment. We're here to talk about the one commandment that overstands and overshadows and completes all of the other 10 commandments and all of the Mosaic laws and Levitical laws that were yet before it, because we do know that Moses, when he came down off that mountain, I was talking to some brothers about this a while back. We was talking about the first set of tablets where all of these collective laws were put into place. And believe you me, man, it took me forever and a day to read them things, man. I'm talking about Leviticus and Deuteronomy, man. It took me a while to, you know what I'm saying, actually read that, you know what I mean? But while I was, gaining with that anointing, while I was gaining that insight, you know what I'm saying, through the Most High and from the Ruach, from the Holy Spirit, you know what I mean? It became clear to me that a lot of the Levitical laws and Mosaic laws were the backbone of the LoveWalk. You know, it was a lot of do's and don'ts, and it was a lot of, you know what I mean, certain requirements, you know, precepts, statutes, you know what I'm saying, orders, commands that were meant to be kept, put it together, command meant to be kept. You know what I'm saying? An order that is meant to be followed. This is, you know what I'm saying, when you start walking into the real perfection as opposed to how the church world, and I call it that for a very good reason, because nowadays you really can't decipher the church from the world unless, you know what I'm saying, you happen to put one or two in the room and you see through the actions or practices which one is more different from the other. But anyway, to get to the base of the foundation here, you know what I'm saying, the statutes were put into place for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Out of an unconditional love, off of unconditional walk of order for all life to be walked upon in the sense that it needed to be walked in. Now, mind you, you know, we're in a world today where a lot of people, if not the whole world in general, except those who are walking in this word, except those that are walking in pieces of this word or trying to find this word. Now, those that don't believe this word, that's a whole nother jungle. You know what I'm saying? You start getting into atheism, and, you know, you start getting into folk, you know, who got other sources to their profound knowledge, and you know what they picked up and how many degrees they got, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. You start delving into a whole lot of other stuff. But what we want to talk about here is the foundation here. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put together these laws, these commandments for us to, you know what I'm saying, have the foundational way of living life as it's supposed to be lived. And you know what I'm saying, due to disorder and disobedience and following other deities and gods and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying, other entities, you know what I'm saying, that have swayed us from this foundational law and knowledge and wisdom of understanding from the Most High. We as a people, the children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, have come to a dilemma that we are yet to get ourselves out of, and it's only through the Most High and his way of salvation and the statutes that he's put together. That is the only way, I believe, that we're going to be able to come out of the slumber that we're in as a people. Now, I want to get to the base core of what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That was just a little foundation. I want to get to love without offense. The action off of who love is in Ahia, God, the Most High, as opposed to you living, you know what I'm saying, in an aspect of where, you know what I'm saying, people have hurt you, they've said hurtful things to you, they've brought out wrong actions toward you, they have offended you, they have given you their butts to kiss. Yes, I can tell you about a little situation I had not too long ago. I was on my job, and I keep it raw, I keep it real, I tell it like it is, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, even myself, you know what I'm saying, when I come on with this right here, when I give you the utmost real deal respect, you know what I'm saying, of how I come out with this thing in a brutal honesty, I mean it, because I do it out of love. Love tells the truth. That's one thing I want to deal with. Love without offense, love telling you the truth, and love, you know what I'm saying, giving you the exact realness here. You know what I'm saying? Not that fake phony stuff that people throw up today. Gang love ain't real love. Let's just get it real. Gang love ain't real love. I want to talk to the gangsters for a minute. I want to talk to the OGs, Thug, BGs, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to all y'all clique loving folk. Man, that ain't real love. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you might say to me, well, hey dog, how you know what we going? You don't even know what we're going through. Yeah, I do. I believe you. I believe what you're going through. But it's not real love. That is a lust, and that is murder. You know what I'm saying? Young girls out there with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? That ain't real love. If he buying you everything, you know, just to lay down with you, that's not real love. You know what I'm saying? That is material lust. Love will tell you the truth, and truth offends. But I'm gonna tell you about a little situation that I had. I don't want to get off subject. I'm gonna tell you about a little situation I had on my job. Yeah, I keep it raw. I keep it real. I'll use myself as the lamb of the slaughter here. I give you my full truth in my own self, because that's who I'm dealing with first. Is me. That is who the Most High is dealing with, me first, so that I can come to you and I can relate to what you're going through, and we can learn together and build a foundation. That's what Word Life all about, baby. That's what Word Life movement all about. Yeah, I had a situation where, you know, I was at my job, and what had happened was, you know, I had said something derogatory. Yeah, I still got the book of cuss. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm, you know, like I'm walking on water and like I got a halo on my head and I got wings to spread. I'm real deal. But you know, I said something, you know, that was a little offensive, but I said it to myself. And the person that was passing by in their car, you know, there was a female passenger and there was a male passenger, and the female passenger, you know, was looking at me, you know, and she must have read my mouth, and by what she read off of what she thought I said, she goes and retorts, you know, something derogatory back to me in the car. So as I'm on my job, the driver got out, which was her spouse or male friend or whatever, you know, but he got out the car and he was steaming and he was calling me everything but a child of God. And I looked at this dude, you know what I'm saying, like real deal, like a real man, like part of that brawl was in me, like, yo, What's up? Let's get it on. Yeah, I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to get down. Money was calling me everything but a child of God. But you know what? Surprisingly, this is how the love of God really deal with you. Because something came over me. When that dude was cussing me out, you know what I'm saying, throwing me every left hook, right hook with his jaws, with his lips, and with his tongue, you know, talking loud, ain't saying nothing, bumping gums, this, that, and the third. When that dude was coming off on me, you know what happened? I smiled. You know what I'm saying? I gave him that look like, and I smiled, and I walked by. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know love is really dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you got that love in you. Because I could have went there with that brother, but I didn't. And I wish, you know what I'm saying, and also love convicted me. Because, like, really, I wish I could have, you know what I'm saying, just could have been, you know what I'm saying, I wish I could take it back, but I can't take that back. You know what I'm saying? I had to make peace through the Most High with it. You know what I'm saying? All is well, all is good. Blessings came the next day, believe it or not, 24-hour results. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know when you're walking in this love, because you get the results off the action, off of who love is. And I smiled at him, man, and I kept it moving, man. And you know what I'm saying? I had thought about it. I said, what if I had went to war with that brother? That brother probably would have hurt me. I probably would have hurt him. Lost my job, lost the resource, lost whatever. You know what I'm saying? And believe you me, when you go back home, to the old earth, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you can forget it. So, you know, on the strength though, man, it was real deal. But I want to talk about love without offense, you know what I'm saying? I brought the word with me, you know what I'm saying, on a remote location. I brought the word with me. And I want to come out of this certain part of the word, because offense is a mug. You know what I'm saying? Offense is something that's really getting into the hearts of the people. And the only way to beat offense, the only way to not be offended, is to walk in the love who is a higher, the love who is God, the love that is the Most High. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if ain't nobody walking in this love, I don't care how many Sunday school, practices you got. I don't care how many times you go to the Sabbath services. I don't care how many times, you know what I'm saying, you bump gums. You know what I'm saying, with the deacons and the deaconesses at the Bible study on Wednesday. If you're not connected in this love who is God, you are obsolete. Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're obsolete. Word Life Movement don't play no games, man. We coming up with the raw and the real. And it's talking about right here about Jesus and John the Baptist. Now, John the Baptist, we all know, was the forerunner to let people know that he was going to roll out the red carpet, you know what I'm saying, so Yeshua the Christ would come on, all right? He was the one who had the mic first. He was the one, you know what I'm saying, that broke the mold, so to speak. And everybody was thinking, you know what I'm saying, that he was the Christ, but he wouldn't. And he told a lot of people way back that he wasn't the one. He was setting the tone for the one who is. You dig it? So, like, check this out, all right? And this ain't got nothing to do, I'm gonna be real, this ain't got nothing to do with the so-called little Baptist movement, you know what I'm saying? Although it's gonna trip some of y'all out there, because I know I got some Orthodox Christian people out there that's checking me out right now. And I love y'all, I dig it, you know what I'm saying? But on the real side of things, y'all gonna trip out because you don't hear nobody hardly talking about this in your little organized services. You get it right here from Word Life 1. The real deal and the raw and the real right here. But check this out. I want to come out on in Matthew chapter 11. All right, that's where I'm coming from. And John the Baptist is in prison. Now, how many know ain't too many people gonna fare well in jail? We all know about that. You know, you might have a couple loved ones in the pen right now. Ain't nobody got no money on the book, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? They don't think nobody love him. I can tell you from my own experience, I got a younger brother. He in prison right now, serving a bed. And I absolutely know how he feels. But if you ever get a hold to one of these videos, or this one, bro, I love you, hold your head. But check it out. Jesus is gonna address some of John's disciples here. And in Matthew chapter 11, I'm going to start at verse 1, and I'm going to go all the way down to verse 6. Now check it. After Jesus had finished instructing his 12 disciples, he went on from there